Today we are going through comedy romance film where a shy nerd caught in a love triangle. Get ready for some unexpected twists. Make sure to subscribe Mountain Recaps and let's dive in. At the start of the movie, Andre lounges casually on a couch at a buzzing party, his eyes drawn to Ramona, who is swaying to the music nearby. He hesitates, wondering how to strike up a conversation. His friend Silvio gives him a playful shove, handing him a banana with a grin, signaling Andre to make a move. With a small burst of confidence, Andre steps onto the dance floor, then quickly excuses himself to head to the bathroom. Once inside, Andre is met with an unpleasant surprise in the toilet, instantly killing his urge to pee. When he returns, Ramona is waiting, but before they can get far into their conversation, another guest loudly shares Andre's bathroom discovery with the entire party. Trying to salvage the moment, Andre flashes a grin and jokes, "Well, folks, that might go down as the crappiest first date ever." A few days later, at another party, Andre finds himself back on the couch with Silvio and their friend Alan. They egg him on, pushing him to give things with Ramona another shot. With their encouragement, Andre gathers his nerve and steps onto the dance floor. As she casually chats with her friends about how she'd never date a vegan, she eventually spots Andre's bold attempt and starts dancing with him. Ramona and Andre find a private moment together where emotions run high. In the midst of their connection, Andre opens up, sharing his feelings and his hope for an honest, meaningful relationship. Ramona, caught off guard by his vulnerability, reacts angrily, quickly leaving the room and leaving Andre alone and confused. The following day, Silvio and Alan aren't shy about letting Andre know he messed up with Ramona. Soon after, Silvio starts dating her and Andre can't shake the feeling it's out of spite. Suspicious, Andre talks to Silvio about it, and they end up in a big argument. It gets so heated that Silvio ends up knocking Andre out cold because of all the stress. Seeking a reset, Andre goes on vacation with his mom and meets Anamona, a blonde receptionist at their hostel. He compliments her, saying she's the prettiest woman there, aside from his mom, which makes her laugh. Feeling encouraged, Andre asks her out, but she laughs again, so he walks away. However, she suggests they can go for a walk on the beach, which cheers him up. That evening, they stroll along the shore and Andre starts to like her, but then Anamona mentions she has a boyfriend. Despite this, Andre doesn't give up and asks for a kiss. She teases him, saying he has to earn it. Andre then sings to her, and they end up kissing. Later, Anamona takes him to her room and they spend the night together. The next day, Andre gets all dressed up to impress Anamona, but when he sees her, she tells him she lost her job because of their fling last night, and people saw him leaving her room to make things worse. Her boyfriend is on his way, crushing any chances of something more. On his way home, Andre's phone buzzes with a troubling message from Ramona claiming Silvio hurt her. Worried, Andre rushes to her place. When he gets there, instead of finding clarity, they argue because Andre thinks Ramona still likes him and dates Silvio to hurt him. Ramona threatens to tell the police that Andre hurt her if he doesn't leave, so Andre sadly leaves. The next day at college, Andre is met with cold stares and resentment because Ramona made up lies about him, and they spread quickly. When Andre gets home, his mom suggests that Ramona might still like him since she bothered to text him. She also asks about Anamona. Andre says he doesn't have her contact info, but then he decides to find it online. He calls the hostel where he stayed and says he found Anamona's wallet to get her number. After getting her contact, Andre calls Anamona and asks her out for coffee since he'll be nearby for a while. She agrees, and he even offers her a place to stay at his apartment instead of a hotel. Upon reaching their destination, they enjoy the evening together, and after a few fun adventures, they decide to explore together and eventually find themselves in a bathroom where they engage in activities. However, their private moment is interrupted by a bouncer knocking on the door, questioning Andre about their actions inside. Andre, being honest, openly admits what they were up to, and the bouncer congratulates him before delivering a punch directly to his eye. But at home, lucky Andre ends up spending the night with Anamona. The following morning, as Andre is showering, he casually asks Anamona about her relationship. She makes it clear she has no plans to break up. As a result, they decide to end their relationship. Later, Andre attempts to get a ride, standing roadside in just a towel. Back at college, he finds out Ramona has been spreading rumors that he likes boys more than girls and is involved with Alan. The next day, he hangs out with Carla, who is the only one who still trusts him. They get high together, and later they spend some good time together. Carla takes a shower, while Andre quickly runs away. The next morning, when Andre wakes up, he finds Alan in his room, concerned about how the rumors might impact their reputation. Together, they come up with a strategy for Andre to pursue Ramona. The next day, sporting a new look that attracts many girls, Andre sees Ramona at a coffee shop. Feeling more confident because of his makeover, he approaches her, inviting her to watch Netflix and planning a soft kiss on her lips. Later at college, Ramona clings to him all day. Feeling overwhelmed, he seeks advice from Alan, and they plot revenge on Silvio for causing so much trouble. They plant flowers and a note on Carla's desk, pretending to be from Silviu, saying he wanted to be her boyfriend. Feeling happy and hopeful, Carla believes it and publicly says yes. But things turn sour when Silviu harshly rejects Carla and makes fun of her looks. Carla, furious and hurt, she reveals to everyone that she was the one Silviu lost his virginity to, leading to her physically confronting him and shocking their classmates. That night, Andre and Ramona find solitude on a church rooftop, sharing drinks and reconciling, expressing how wonderful they feel together, and they exchange some chocolates, and Andre suggests going to her place, despite her initial reluctance and comparisons to other guys. Andre's reassurances lead them to her home, as they begin, but before things progress, Andre states nothing will happen tonight, leading Ramona to bite his finger. The next morning, Ramona apologizes and expresses her desire to be his girlfriend. They decide to commit to a serious relationship, making it official. One day, as they walk together, Andre and Ramona express their feelings for each other, but Andre receives a text from Anemona, who's in town, prompting him to leave Ramona by pretending he needs to use the bathroom. He rushes to meet Anemona, bringing her to his house, where she meets his mom. Later, Ramona calls Andre asking where he's been and if they can go out that night, but he declines. She then suggests the next night, but he says it won't work either. Andre finds himself torn between Anemona and Ramona. Despite being inexperienced in handling such situations, Andre tells Ramona that they just started dating and that she's becoming too clingy, then ends the call. That night, Andre realizes he needs to choose between Anemona and Ramona. To Anemona's advantage, she does it with him, and he ultimately decides to be with her. In the later hours of that evening, Ramona pays a visit to Andre's residence, eagerly expressing her desire to spend time with him. As they share a tender moment outside the house, their connection is abruptly interrupted by a neighbor's intrusion. Andre uses this chance to reveal his new relationship, officially ending things with Ramona. 3 years later, Andre has become a renowned author, enjoying continued success in his career while maintaining a fulfilling relationship with Anemona. One evening, after attending a meeting at a bar, Andre finds himself approached by a familiar face, none other than Ramona. She confesses her lingering thoughts about him. Even she is in the company of other men. Andre is committed to Anemona and politely informs Ramona that they cannot be together. However, as he tries to leave, Ramona insists on driving him home, sharing her engagement news during the ride. Ramona tries to engage Andre in conversation, but he remains preoccupied with texting Anemona. This causes Ramona to become increasingly agitated, resulting in reckless driving and a tense atmosphere in the car. Andre convinces Ramona to pull over so they can talk. As Ramona confides her struggles with her deteriorating relationship, she rests her head on Andre's lap, seeking solace. When Andre arrives home, eager to discuss the events with Anemona, he discovers she's absent. A note on his laptop reveals she has left him, leaving him heartbroken. He can't hold back his tears as he tries to make sense of the shock and sadness of her departure. Just as Andre feels really down, an unexpected twist occurs. The story's narrator is revealed to be a future version of Andre who intervenes. Inspired and resolute, Andre engages with his future self in a conversation about altering the course of his life. This interaction invigorates Andre to embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth with guidance from his future self. Andre sets out to understand himself better and redefine his life's direction. During a moment back at the party where Andre previously rejected Ramona, Silviu inquires if he plans to pursue her now. Instead of responding, Andre becomes infuriated and lashes out at Silviu, even striking him. Amid this conflict, Andre is reminded by his future self that he could have approached the situation differently. As he watches the events unfold, Andre thinks about how he could have done things differently. He realizes he could have avoided getting close to Ramona the night before Andre faces his past choices, with a fresh perspective, ready to make better decisions and create the future he wants. And with that, the movie ends. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can get more videos like this.